everyone, it's Kay. This video is a cluster draw update for Pure Spectres for 3.11 Harvest League. If you're not sure what that is, please check the build guide video first. In this video, I will compare crits versus Overshock clusters, go over the passive trees for single and double cluster sets, demonstrate with boss kills, and explain how to craft your own draws. Crit draws were popular in the Delirium League. They scaled DPS by increasing crit chance and crit multi with vicious bites and precise commander, as well as some overstacking. Unfortunately, GGG nerfed crit scaling in two ways for 3.11. Firstly, they reduced the amount of crit chance and crit multi on the notables, so the damage increase feels quite weak without power charges. Secondly, GGG reduced the mod weight for critical notables. This makes rolling the crit mods very difficult if you want to craft it yourself, which is why the draws are so expensive now. Crit clusters also have less consistent DPS because always on full life is checked in PoE to calculate the damage from renewal. But anytime your spectres are less than 100% life, the DPS will have a big drop. A much better way to scale damage is using Overshock draws. They scale minion damage by increasing Skitterbot shock effectiveness and adding even more overstacking. This gives a consistent DPS because it's always on and doesn't need tricks like ticking always on for health in PoE. The damage is actually similar to crit clusters if your spectres don't have power charges. And they use the increased lightning damage draws, which is so much cheaper than large minion draws. So for my Pure Spectres build, I recommend saving your currency and using one or two Overshock cluster sets. An 8 passive large draw with Overshock Vengeful Commander and a third notable that we don't allocate. And 2 5 or 6 passive medium draws with Fast Among Equals and Vengeful Commander. Here are the 3 passive trees for Pure Spectres. No clusters on the left, single cluster build in the middle, and double cluster build on the right. The original build guide for Pure Spectres had no clusters. Here's a mini kill with no clusters.
That stretches the sanity of the mind.
Using a single cluster set will increase DPS by about 40%. For the single cluster set, build here on the left side of the passive tree. You only need 5 passive points to get to both sockets on the large draw, and you can ignore the notable in the middle. Then use 2 medium with First Among Equals and Vengeful Commander. For the small draws, I recommend 1 Enduring Composure to generate end charges, and 1 Surging Vitality, which gives a nice bit of life and life regen. Here's a mini kill with a single cluster set. Using double cluster sets will increase DPS by about 90%. For double clusters, build the second set on the top of the tree here. Use the same large and medium jewels as the first set. Then I recommend using 2 jewels with surge in vitality. The effect stacks, so you will regen 30% life every 5 seconds. Here's a mini kill with double cluster sets.
That stretches the sanity of the mind.
For the large jewels, you need an 8% large cluster with 12% lightning damage. It needs to be eye level 50 to 67. Vengeful Commander can roll on any level gem, but Overshock needs level 50. You also want the level to be less than 68, so you can block useless mods. Use Primal Dust Spitter Seed, which is a tier 1 blue seed for lightning craft. You want to hit Overshock and one suffix notable mod. This will give you an empty prefix. Reforge the jewel until you get the mods. Then use Wild Ape Seed, which is a tier 1 purple seed for firecraft. You need Augment Fire mod or remove Fire mod and add a Fire mod to add Vengeful Commander, which is a prefix. You can also get very lucky and hit all 3 notables with just a blue seed craft. For the medium jewels, you need a 5 or 6 passive medium cluster jewel with 6% increase effect of non-cursed auras. It needs to be maximum eye level 49. Fast Among Equals and Vengeful Commander can roll on any level, but most of the other mods need level 50, so this will block almost everything. You can use lightning, fire or cold for harvest craft. Reforge until you hit both mods. Okay, I hope this video helped you. Don't forget to subscribe so you know when I post my next video. Thanks for watching, bye!